Hi Libra, welcome back to the channel. This is Monica Love at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 14th to the 21st of September. This is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your other signs. We're going to be looking at past, present, and future. I'm going to be clarifying the cards and pulling an oracle at the end of the reading, as well as some advice. Past energy, we have the Nine of Wands. Current energy, we have the High Priestess. And the near future, we have the World card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So this could be you, or it could be a person that you're dealing with. It's fire energy. Okay, you could have fire in your chart. I feel Leo. Some of you have Leo in your chart. I feel Libra, you're about to step into your power, is what I'm getting here. There's a strong energy of you stepping into your power, learning what is good for you, and letting go what isn't good for you, okay? In the recent past, I see here you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands energy is talking about you really coming out of this place of being wounded, okay? It's almost like the wounded healer, the person who is getting over some sort of trauma or past experiences. With the past experience, a lot of you came to terms with being very experienced and very knowledgeable about certain situations and certain events that are happening in your life. There's a very strong energy here of you not giving up in the past, not giving up and trying to make things work in the past. You could have tried to make things work with someone after you went through a hard situation. This is about you looking at things maybe possibly from a different perspective. We're going to see what the cards say, okay? In the present moment, you have the High Priestess. There's a lot of intuitive energy that's flowing through you right now. There's a lot of insights that are coming through you, a lot of things that your subconscious mind is trying to get you to confront. Lots of things for you to focus on and to really be aware of in the present moment. In the near future, you have the World card. A major cycle is coming to completion. There is some sort of truth that's also being felt here with the World card about what needs to go and what needs to stay. Okay, so there's really a major cycle that's closing out for you. And I feel you're ready for this. I feel like you're ready for this change. It's a major change that's happening in your life. So let's do some clarification. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Three of Cups in reverse. So in the recent past, many of you had to take time away from somebody and possibly remove yourself emotionally from somebody to really get clear insight on the experiences that you had with them. It looks like here there was a reconciliation in the past where you tried to make things work. You tried to come back together with this person and really put an effort in. I see you putting an effort in to try to make it work, and this person possibly could have came back around to work this out with you, is what I'm getting in the recent past. Let's clarify the High Priestess, the present energy. You have the Empress in reverse and the King of Wands. For some of you, I feel with this Empress in reverse and the King of Wands, it's really focusing the energy on, I feel like there's an energy here of withdrawal with the Empress in reverse. The halt of creation. Something here isn't growing because you're shifting your focus. I feel, Libra, you're shifting your focus from one thing that you may have been very passionate about, that at one point you were really interested in growing and nurturing, and now you're kind of shifting your focus and changing your perspective on things and really getting in touch with your subconscious mind. The moon is here with the High Priestess. So right now in the moment, I feel you're changing the way you focus on things, where you put your passion, where you put your energy. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. You know, is this something that I want to invest into? Is this something that I want to continuously grow? Empress in reverse. And you may be really coming to terms with this. Do I want to continue to put energy into this, or am I going to shift my focus? Let's clarify the world. Let's clarify the world card. We have the Fool in reverse. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Death card here. So it seems to me that there is a very interesting energy here of wanting to close the cycle out, but you haven't completely determined what your next move is going to be after in the near future. So you will be closing something out. In fact, I feel you're planning to close something out, something that has lasted for maybe many years. You're going to be closing it out. But I also feel in the near future, you may not quite know what direction you want to go into, or what's the new path. Okay, the new direction. Fool card in reverse. Not really, false starts, not really knowing what your next move is. Okay, and we're going to see what the cards have to say. So let's get into your reading. In the past energy, you have the Judgment, the Hangman, the Five of Swords, the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. There's definitely a realization that's happening here for you, which happened in the recent past, that kind of kept you stuck, but also helped you to realize the changes that need to be made. Definitely some sort of changes in the past were required in order for you to get out of this place of feeling stuck. Let's do some clarification. What is the Judgment card? What's the Judgment card all about? There's that Nine of Wands again. It's a very significant message here for you, Libra. So I feel in the recent past, you have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Judgment card. Something came to your realization. And the realization had a lot to do with a connection that kind of started to get out of balance. This relationship started to seem like there was a lack of stability, okay, or the relationship was challenged in the recent past. Nine of Wands is talking about you, maybe even your person, depending on, maybe it was both you and your person, trying to make things work, realizing that changes need to be made, realizing that certain adjustments and changes need to be made. What follows that is the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. This situation, I feel, Libra, kept both you and your person stuck for a long time. And I feel your relationship in the recent past was challenged, if there was a relationship in the past. If there wasn't a relationship in the past, it could be you just feeling challenged when it comes to love and trying to find stability in all of this, and all of this confusion, and all of this energy of feeling stuck and feeling like you couldn't really move forward. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands in the recent past. the Three of Wands, the Strength, and the King of Swords. I feel here, Libra, there was a little bit of resistance to some form of change in the past. It's almost like you didn't want to have these changes happen, but it's almost like there could have been somebody around you that was a little bit resistant to maybe your ideas or what it is that you wanted for the future. It's almost like your plans were halted when it comes to the future, and this is about you changing, making changes. This is about the changes that are being required of you. It's also about letting go. I feel like there's a need here to let go. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Six of Wands, the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. Yes, it's definitely a truth that came to light. There's something that came to light in the recent past that I feel either you or your person was holding on to. I feel like this is your person, and they did not want to budge. This person was dead set on what it is that they wanted in the past, and you kind of had to go along with it, is what I'm seeing here in the past. Even though you've tried to make things work with this person, Libra, you had no other choice but to kind of just go along with maybe what they wanted, even though you didn't want that, but it was kind of the direction that you were required to move into. All right, so let's focus on the present energy, which is the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. This is you going through your transformation right here. And what's interesting is that if you do have a relationship in the present moment, I feel like you and your person are making the necessary adjustments to be together, the necessary adjustments to make this work, which is very beautiful. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Somebody here, I feel like this is your person. You and your person needed to make concessions. There's this energy of, even though you and your person have different perspectives, I see very different perspectives when it comes to you and this person. Again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a friend. It could be work related. You and this person have very different perspectives, and there was a need to kind of put an end to your ideas and their ideas and come together. And what I'm getting here is there's been a lot of growth between you and this person. A lot of change. A lot of changes have happened, but the changes look very positive. Your person's coming in as the Page of Pentacles, who is transforming into the King of Pentacles. You're coming in as the Knight of Swords here, changing into the King of Swords, which brings the Eight of Wands. So there's been a lot of communication back and forth between you and this person. There's been a lot of really getting clarity. I feel like you've been initiating most of the conversations, or you will be initiating most of the conversations, where there's a discussion about how you and this person can really look at things from this, still have your opinions, your difference of opinions, but be able to still come together. And that could be a real big challenge for you and your person. But it looks like to me it's possible. It's possible for you and this person to really come together and come to terms with really feeling happy with one another. Setting aside your differences and really coming together and being happy together is the energy I'm feeling for the present moment. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is about you and your person possibly talking about your differences, talking about the things that you could have done better in the past, but also not throwing the connection to the wayside. A lot of you thought that this relationship was going to be thrown away to the wayside, or it wasn't going to work out. But being able to have clear conversation, which is what I see here currently happening for you, is about moving away from what does not emotionally serve you in this person. It's a very big, mature kind of energy that I'm getting here. At the beginning, you know, during the beginning of the transformation that was happening, it wasn't like that. It's almost like you and this person had to ascend together in order to get to a realization of, you know, what serves us and what doesn't, what emotionally serves us and what is it that we shouldn't even be focusing on. And by doing that, you and this person, especially you've moved away from this feeling like, oh, I don't need to stay in this situation if it's not serving me. If it's not emotionally benefiting me, if it's not emotionally making me feel good, then I'm going to move away from it. Six of Swords. So I feel like you and your person, specifically both you and your person I'm getting here with this energy, is that you've both determined what is good emotionally for you and what is not. Very good. Congratulations. That's very positive. Okay. Moving into the near future, you have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. This is about confronting, again, the things that cause you and this person to have your differences. And it's coming up again. So I feel like the test of love is not over for you and this person. It will come back around again to test you. And there's going to be a really strong requirement here, Libra, to have patience. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the challenge for you. I feel like the Nine of Swords here is a challenge. It could be your person that's challenging you. Four of Swords. What is this Nine of Swords about? So in the near future, I feel the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like to me, there's something here that's closing out for you. Especially with the World card here. There's something closing out. It could be the person, there's somebody around you that's kind of pushing you to close this cycle out, or pushing you to close this cycle out. There's a cycle that you're closing out and somebody is facilitating that. There is going to be requiring a lot of healing on your end. I feel like there's a lot of healing because you're actually getting rid of something that maybe it really once benefited you. It really once gave you some form of solid income or stability here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is really trying to determine where you're going to go from here. And this could be causing a lot of anxiety because even though you know you need to close something out or you need to close the cycle out, Libra, you still kind of don't know where you're going from here. And this is why the Fool card is here in reverse. So you are leaving something behind, but it's going to require you to also have patience in determining what you're going to do from here and what's next for you. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, which is you. This is you coming to terms with something that you have to let go of because you are moving into a new phase of your life. There's a new phase that's coming in. The Emperor in reverse. This change is making you feel a little bit unstable in the near future is what I'm feeling here. Page of Cups. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it's going to require you to put in a lot of work to find that stability again. Once you close this cycle out, which you know you need to close out, you actually have no other choice because someone here is pushing you to do that. You are now going to be in this position of really coming to terms and fighting, literally fighting for some form of new beginning. And a lot of you are unsure about what that new beginning looks like, but you will be working on it. You will be working on what it is that is required of you in order to have this new phase that's happening in your life. For some of you, this new phase in your life may involve children, may involve some form of working with children, is what I'm seeing here, okay, with the Emperor in reverse. All right, let's get some advice for you. So there's definitely a change that's happening. I feel like someone here is forcing the change to happen within your life. And it's definitely something that I feel you're going to work on and you're going to be able to confront this issue. Let's get some advice for you, Libra. Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Tower. So there's a need for you to really do your research this time around, you know, because there's a new phase that's happening in your life. There's a new phase, and you need to be ready for this new phase that's coming into your life. And the advice here is to do your research and be very patient with yourself, because you're rebuilding, okay? The Tower card is all about rebuilding. So rebuilding your life and having patience with rebuilding this new phase that's happening in your life. Give yourself time, give yourself the ability to do the research that is necessary to move into this new phase. Let's get your Oracle card to close out the reading. We have double mission. So you have a new mission. This is what the Oracle is talking about. It says, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So I feel the new phase, it's kind of giving you a real eye opener into what your new beginning is going to look like. A lot of you know you're ending a cycle, but there's a new beginning happening, and your new beginning, I feel, has a lot to do with a mission that you have in the world. Again, it could be involving children. It could be involved light work, starseed work. You will be serving somebody or helping people in some sort of way, because you are coming from a place, Libra, of being very experienced and just coming from a place of being through certain things that a lot of people are having trouble in the world right now that they're going through. So this is about you helping other people and serving other people based on the experiences that you've had from the past, okay? So you're coming from a very interesting place, Libra. You're really on top of your game. You're getting ready for this new phase of your life, and I feel like this is what you're going to be working on, okay? So I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some sort of insight and light. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.